Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nidiya and welcome to another fragrance review, you guys. As you can see by the thumbnail, we're going to be reviewing Miel Bébé. This is a Marshall's find. Like I said, they have 3 different fragrances in the Marshalls here from the brand Gourmand. And this is the only one that I sprayed out of the cabinet because quite frankly, the girl that helped me did not seem like she really wanted to help me. And I wasn't in the headspace to deal with that day. So I just got this one because this is the one I was curious about. And I left, okay? It was $19.99 for this without tax. The size on this is 2.5. So the bottle is really cute because of the way it is shaped. It's definitely different. It's on their website. It's $24.99 on Gourmand's website. But like I said, it is $19.99 with $20 inside of Marshall's here. I don't remember the other 2 scents that they had, but like I said, I didn't have time to look at them because, you know, some people at work just don't want to be at work sometimes. But yeah, so this, and it says 019 at the top. We're just going to jump into the main accords, you guys. So the main accords for Miel Bébé are sweet, citrus, honey, woody, lactonic, powdery, and floral. This is a woody aromatic fragrance. It was launched in 2018. The top note is mandarin orange. Middle note is honey. Base notes are praline and sandalwood. So what does Nidiya think about this fragrance? For the price, I feel like it is not a bad fragrance. To me, I wouldn't wear this. I don't know, I wouldn't wear this. With me buying this, like I said, I was curious about the way it smelled. But after having it, and I've been testing it out for like a week at this point, I don't think that this scent is for me. It's not a bad smelling scent. It actually smells kind of good, but to me, it gives kind of like an artificial smell. Like when I spray it on, at first sniff, it's like, okay, that smells kind of good. But the more I sniff it, it smells like, I guess it smells like how much it costs. It smells artificial, like a cheap smell good fragrance. That's the hard part about some fragrances, like when you buy them at places like Marshall's and things like that, when they are on the cheaper side, you can kind of tell that they're on the cheaper side. And this is this is coming from someone, y'all know, I will buy a dupe of something in a heartbeat, like the dupe queen over here. So if I can find a good smelling fragrance cheap, then y'all know I am all for it. So for me to say that this smells cheap, then you know what I mean, or whatever. Because a lot of the dupes that I buy, they're cheap, but they don't smell cheap. They always smell just like the actual fragrance. This isn't a dupe for anything like that, but it gives like I said, it has a nice scent, but it does it's nice. It kind of smells good, but it's cheap. This smells cheap to me. Now, this is something I feel like a teenager, well, I don't know, I keep putting an age on some things because when I was growing up, like this would be something that you would buy for a teenager if you were like a mom or a grandmother that was like, oh, I want to start her perfume collection. Let me go buy her a nice scent. Like this is something that I feel like that you would do or buy for someone that is younger, that is starting their collection, that the scent smells good, but they don't know how to like decipher if it's a high end or if it's a cheap or if it smells this or smells that. Like they just know, okay, it smells good and that's that. This is something, to me, that is what this kind of is. It's not my cup of tea. And it doesn't smell bad. Like it actually does have a nice, like a pretty scent to it. It's a pretty but cheap smelling fragrance to my nose. I know there are people that probably wear this and they're like, oh my God, that smells good. It just smells artificial to me. But y'all know all of our noses are different. We pick up on different things. We smell things differently. It does smell, it's very sweet. Smells a lot of honey. There is some citrus in it. It's kind of powdery. Like I said, it's not a bad scent. So don't think that if this is one that you're curious about, or I don't know if y'all have heard of this or not, but if this is one that you are curious about, that you want to smell, or that you were thinking of smelling, try it. Go to Marshall's and sniff it out. You may not feel like this smells artificial. That could just be like I said, that is my nose and how it comes across to me. It is not a bad scent, so don't think that, oh, I'm not saying that it stinks at all. It does not stink at all. It's actually a pleasant, girly scent. It's just, to me, it smells like it costs $20. If it didn't smell artificial to me, I may try to deal with it, but I can't get past the fact that it smells artificial. I've sprayed it on my hand. I've tried to wear it. I've tried to make myself like it because of the price. And once I spray it on, I cannot get past the fact that it smells artificial. So that makes me like, no matter how cheap it was, and I was glad that oh my God, you found something that costs $20. I'm like, no, I can take that $20 and put it towards something else, because I know that I will not wear this. I know that this is just gonna sit on my shelf and collect dust, because I will not reach for it. I let my coworker smell it, and she sprayed it on, and she said that it smells nice, that she actually liked it. She didn't jump up and down in excitement about it, but she did. She was like, oh, that smells good. And I was like, I just can't get past it just smells cheap to me. And like I said, it smells like it smells like the price that it costs. When I smell this, it kind of reminds me of growing up, and where we used to go outside and we could smell, like, you know how you had the plants or whatever that were outside, like the honeysuckle, like that's what that reminds me of. So it does smell, and I would have been excited to actually have a scent that smelled a lot like honey or honeysuckle, which this one does, but it's just, I wouldn't want it to smell like a cheap fragrance when I do find a fragrance like that. The top note in this is mandarin orange, but to me, the top note in this is mandarin orange, but like you can tell that it is a citrus fragrance, but to my nose, the honey is very, very prominent. It does, like I said, have praline and sandalwood in it. So it gives it a mixture of the scents, but to my nose, the honey really, really takes over like the fragrance itself. So if you're someone who likes honey scents, you might want to give this a try, because to my nose, that's what it really smells like a lot. Like I said, you can definitely tell the orange is there, but the orange more so mixed with the honeysuckle, and then like I said, you do have the praline and sandalwood as the base notes, and you can kind of smell all of them. I just don't care for the fact that it smells like an artificial fragrance. It smells cheap to me. I don't care how cheap a fragrance is. I don't want to smell cheap. Okay, there are some that you can you can tell that they don't cost that much. That's kind of what I get from this. People that are not in the fragrance game may not feel like the way that I feel if they smell this on you, because like I said, this is a pretty nice smelling fragrance. It's just not something that I even want to keep for it, even with it being so cheap. Like, I want my $20 back. I don't know if I care to try the other ones, because if I feel like if this one smells kind of artificial, they may smell kind of artificial also. It's a nice girly fragrance. It's just, it definitely is not for my age, I would say. Even though I have such a variety of different fragrances, this is not one for, I feel like, my age. I'm 41. I know there are some fragrances that I review and I'm like, that are higher than this, more high end than this, and I say that I am past that fragrance. So I'm definitely past this one right here. Like, this one isn't for me, no matter how cheap it is. It's not for me. But like I said, I found this one at Marshall's. If y'all want to give it a try, you know, spin it around to see what y'all think about it. If you do have this, or if you're going to give this a try, come back in the comments and let me know what y'all think, because maybe somebody is curious about it, or you may like it. It's just not for Nidiya, okay? Yeah, I just can't get it. I just don't see myself wearing this. The bottle is cute and everything. It gives like the aesthetic vibes, like when people sit their fragrances in the tray and sit it on their dresser. just to have the aesthetic look, or in their bathroom on the tray just to have the aesthetic look. Like that's what this gives me. Like that's what I get from this. Like this would be one of the bottles that is sitting there. But I'm not about to waste my money just buy this to do that. Not gonna happen. Okay. We're not doing that. But yeah, you guys, that is my little 2 cents on Miel Bébé. Like I said, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this, if you have smelled this or if you have this in your collection. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Before you leave, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, guys.